Hey, what's up, gang? It is Proxy Time, and today working on Wombo.Art. So we're going to do all 10 of them, 10 Shocklands. I have not done the Shocklands yet, so I like the hashtag first there. So this should be interesting. Originally, what I was going to do was kind of generate them and then save and make the arts, but that would have taken probably, I don't know, 3-4 hours just to do all that, because I started running some tests and all that stuff, and it was still taking a while for me to generate stuff because I was using here. Let me pull up the Wombo.Art so that we can kind of see what I'm talking about. So like Steam vents, for example, what I did was I type in Steam vents. So this is Wombo.Art, and you can find this app. It's kind of the craze right now anyways. It's what all the kids are doing, but you can also find this on your PC and use the art there. So that's actually what I did here. But so for example, Steam vents, I would type that in, and then I added some keywords in just to kind of get more specific. I said land, red, and blue, because then I wanted the colors to be specific, like that wrapped in there. And I was going between mystical, dark fantasy. I did some fantasy art ones. Then you press create, and then this AI computer generated program builds this art for you. So I kind of was messing around, like each card I didn't take like the first thing that popped up. I would mess around with it a couple times until I got something that I really liked, and then I would save the ones that I got. So it just, this actually looks pretty sweet. Let's see if I like that better than what we have here. So I have, that's pretty similar. Let's see if we can pull that back up. That's kind of similar there. That to that. I think I like the one that I have here. It's a little more clear. But so basically all this is basically like abstract art. So it's perfect for land cards. Because you don't have to be specific of what the lands look like and all that. So I can see using this in the land format, using them as proxies. I don't know if I would use it for other types of proxies, like your, just things that because it's an AI system that's going to generate for what words you use. And like I said, with other proxies, unless it's like an alt art, I like the card to be visually seen when people see it on the table. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Rider of Behemoth, or that's blah blah blah. You know what it is. The lands are a little different because they are, it's a mono base that's sitting down there, and as long as you get the colors in there, you can make this work. So what I did was I went ahead and generated some Steam vent stuff, or all 10 of them, and picked out ones that I liked. Once I hit one that I liked, sometimes I did it like 6 or 7 or 8 times. Until I hit an art that I liked, and sometimes I'd add a little bit more keywords in there to narrow it down. So let's get started right away, and I'm going to work with Steam vents as my first one, and then I'll just kind of work down since we have quite a few to work with. I don't know if I like that one. I think I like this one better. It almost has that vent feel. So I think I did make 2 of them here, so I'm going to go off of this one as my main guy, and this will be a little bit different. I'm gonna have to save every single time after this because I don't want 10 of these to be sitting there and then everything crash and then I lose all the arts that I do here. So first things first, let me get rid of the tab stuff, and I have a little bit of like a dry cough, so bear with me. I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water here because it's just, I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. It's not COVID, but I don't know, it's just weird. I'm losing my voice today. So all right, let's get Steam vents going. And as you can kind of tell, you can hear music. I got that figured out. Problem is the quality is not what I want with the music. What is it doing there? Get that smaller. Why is it going that route? Come on. Why is it taking it away? Sure, do it here when I don't need you to do this at all. All right, so let me do this over. No, we're not going to save. I might have to open and close the program completely, which will be fun. All right, so you're grabbing all this. I don't like that it's doing this little thing right there. And then it does that. What is going on with this? I had something weird happen with that earlier in the week when I was making the thumbnails for Larry's Curated, and it wasn't allowing me to stamp everything, and I actually had to shut the whole thing down just to get it to work again. I hope I don't have to do that here, because that would be annoying as F. All right. Get that. Right now I'm using Shift. Shift to grab everything, and that would just kind of suck if that's how I have to do it. Might be. All right, whatever. We'll just use Shift. We're going to add a little bit more key grabbing with this. There. Come on, get that top part. Let's use this guy again. Yeah, it's just weird that freaking technology, man, sometimes it's just ridiculous. You don't change anything, and then you open up the program the next time. Nothing works. Just now, all of a sudden, there's this weird added thing that I have to mess with. I don't like what's happening there. I want that a little bit higher. Trying to line it up with that one. Okay, there, we got that finally. Shouldn't have taken that long. Oh, again, Shift. This is going to take me a while to remember this because it's so dumb that this is happening here. It's so dumb because I got 10 proxies to do, and I'm not used to having to press Shift every time I'm doing this. I'm annoyed. After this one, I might tweak things a little bit. Let's get Steam Vents done. I may close and reopen the program. All right, so we're going to bring it over to the second Steam Vents. Yeah, I like the way that one looks better. Now, this might not be a lot of bringing a lot to the foreground in a lot of these, because it's more of that this is just a new art. It's a completely, generated art here. So I'm going to have to put my water a little closer. All right. So I might not do a lot of that bringing to the foreground stuff. In this one, I might here. We might have this stack come to the foreground. I really do have to crop down this one. Probably right about there. I don't know if I like that. I almost want to keep that top part in. So we're going to do that, and then we'll shift our Steam Vents up. All right, let's get you to go up a little bit. And want to see what this looks like going through here. Yeah, we'll keep this there. We'll bring this guy to the foreground. I think that'll be good enough on this one. The thing that I had... Okay, good. The thing that I had the issue with when I was messing with the thumbnails is I wasn't able to change... It wasn't showing me the change in size of my brush when I was doing the stamp tool, and that was annoying when you can't see what you're actually doing there. All right, that. Like, imagine right now if you can't see the size of this, you don't know what you're actually, where your brush is going to. It was pretty difficult to do. Never had that ever happen before, so it's just weird that all of a sudden just decided to start doing that. All right, clean that up. Oh, went a little too far in. Okay, and then I wanted to bring this whole thing in, so let's go. The interesting thing with this is I don't know how the CommanderSmith logo symbol thing is going to fit in a lot of these because it's just abstract art. So I might have to do a lot of abstract fitting somehow. Get that going through too. Yeah, we'll let that through. So let's move over a bit. And actually, I might fade that one in a little bit. $63, okay. Yeah, it looks like it kind of comes down here a little bit, so I'm going to fade it into there. And it does go up here a little. That's going to be annoying. Stinking cough. All right, I think that works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks sexy. All right. Because I have 10 of these, I'm not going to fart around too much with this. We do need to get rid of that guy. So let's do this. Bigger. Okay, I think we got it. All right, now let's grab the logo. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to shut the Photoshop down for a sec just to try to get everything reset. What did that do? What did it just grab? Oh, yeah, it's the thing that I'm talking about. I got to press shift. This is why I'm going to have to shut the program down because that's going to mess me up all night. And doing 9 more of these proxies, that's going to be a no-go. You know what? I might fade this whole thing off of here. I'm going to have this kind of take over. I don't think I like that little piece there. So after I get done with this, and really, I don't know where this is going to sit. This is going to be the tough part of all this art, is I don't know where I'm actually going to place a lot of this because there isn't going to be a good fit per se for all this. You know what? We'll get them hugged in here. We're going to hide them like behind this little swirl. Let's get up there. Out there. So we're doing the background again. Stamp. Let's get the symbol first. Okay, he's hidden there. Let's get back to... yeah, I like that better without the text box being there. It kind of fades away with the steam coming off of here. Okay, that is one done. Now let me just start saving stuff because I'm gonna need to get this saved. All right, so I gotta start a new folder. You aren't seeing this, but I'm getting a new folder. We're not in Proxy Time. Yeah, we are. What am I doing? Proxies. That's what I'll just name it. And we'll get into there and just call it Steam Vents. Save it. All right, so we got our first one done. Now we're going to have to do a little bit of tweaking to restart the Photoshop. So you got to bear with me for just a couple minutes here. All right, so we got Steam Vents there. We got that there. All right, so we're going to shut down. No, don't need to save the changes. Now we're going to bring Photoshop back up again. And you guys can't see that yet. So we're going to bring back that. Bring this back over. Hoping that this solves the problem. So now we bring this open. Proxy time. We need to grab. I got an order here because I got 10 cards to do. To make sure I do this in order. So we're going to Temple Garden next. I have 3 different arts I can look at with this that I messed with. So I was going to kind of get it here. And if somebody had a preference over one, I would go over that. But I'm just basically going to go look at all 3 of them at the same time. So then we need the actual card. And then the logo. I sure hope this worked because otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass. And the logo. Okay, so let's get back to everything here. Here comes the real test. Oops. Temple Garden there. All right, cross the fingers. Let me grab this. Now if I do it again, damn it. All right, I guess I'm just going to have to do it that way. Pain in the ass. All right, so I got to press shift. It's just going to add a little bit of extra time. I'm just going to have to get used to it. I think I got everything there. Let's get this a little smaller. It's just so weird that you have one time that, I don't know. It just, why does it all of a sudden do this now? Huh? Now that I'm pressing so many different buttons, I'm like, oh crap, did I press the right? Because there I needed to press control to zoom in with the plus sign. That's how you zoom in. And then I was still holding shift because I'm having to do that here. That got a little lower than I'd like. Let's draw a box from here. It's about there. I want to correct that curve down there a little bit. Let's get this right there. Oops. Oh, we're in stamp. That's why it was bigger. Oh, not too far. Okay, I think that's good there. So let's bring her over. Now, which one do I like best? That one? That one? Let's see. Got that, or that. This was the first one I made. Then I added a little bit more detail in the words and said like, I think I said like building, temple, garden, green, white. Nope, I don't want to name it. I want temple, garden. You know, I already have 3 of them. I'll do it when I have only one choice and we can check that, but I have 3 here. So this one seems a little bit more modern. Same kind of with that one. This feels like it could be more magic-like. I like how these look, but it also does have, it seems like a person, a figure here. So I think I'm going to go with this one as my temple garden, and it has that garden feel a little bit more. So let's go with that. So I'll bring it over to this one. And I kind of want to keep in all this stuff. Maybe. What am I going to bring to the foreground in this? Is there anything I want to bring in? I don't know what these are down here. It almost looks like creatures of some sort. But I could see bringing this top part in. Because I could do some of these coming over the front. Maybe really have this come to the foreground and then fade into the sides here. So kind of give a rounded feel there. I think that's how I'll have it. So let's do that. All right. So we're going to crop it. Oh, that's a tight crop, actually. I have to shrink the image just a little bit, because otherwise when I get to making the proxy itself, and again, I think I want to move this up a little bit. So we'll grab this, move it up to there, and then we got to crop again. I don't know if I did that with the last one, if I cropped it again afterwards. I don't think I did. Well, I know I didn't crop it afterwards, but I don't know if it was centered right. So this is going to look a little better. Okay, so first things first, let's get rid of that. I think everything else looks fine up there. So yeah, just getting rid of this will be... And we don't want the fade. We want just solid lines here. I used all of the Ravnica ones as the cards because they were in good quality. So I went with that art, or not art, just the cards in general that I'm going to be using. Okay, so man, it's just weird when I take weird breaths. Sometimes it really catches the dryness in my throat. Okay, so we're gonna do. I think I want to do more of a fade here because if I go, well, let's do it really quick and see how this looks. If I just grab all the white stuff. Oh yeah, I got to do this. Background, that, back to here. So now if we just go boop, 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 this is just going to look weird. So that's why I kind of want to just do a fade. Let's bring this up to 70. Maybe it doesn't look that weird. That actually... And then what if I grabbed all these? I don't know if I grabbed these necessarily, but I just want to kind of see what all we could do here. Maybe just the white ones. Actually, that might not look too bad. All right. Let's make a lot more work for myself, but I think it'll look good. Instead of, well, I guess I could do the fade and just kind of show you what I was planning on doing. It was more so like this. Like that. Kind of fade into it. Just have that part stand out and kind of fade on the sides. And then we bring this up to 70. That was more so what I was thinking, which actually doesn't look too bad either. And it makes the whole thing kind of pop. Actually, that might be the way I want to go with it. A little bit more on the sides there. I think I like that, actually. And it's a lot easier. I got to remember, there's 10 of these. 10 of these I got to do. So I can't add a lot more work in. So I think that's maybe what I'll do with this one. And then we add in the logo. So that'd be kind of cool to have that on the logo like this. That actually looks really cool. I like that a lot. I wish I was messing with that, but now that gives me ideas to mess with this a little bit more. Okay, so we're getting this guy. There, shift it. Nope. That's a little bit. Okay. Let's bring her over. What did we have? It was Wombo.Art 1? Yes. All right, now trying to figure this out. So we are 25 minutes in. I figured this is gonna be a 2-hour freaking process because 10 proxies. I don't even think I've done that when I've been sitting messing with proxies before I started recording stuff. So this is gonna be interesting. Again, very difficult to figure out where to put this with abstract art. Looks like this thing is like almost concaved, so it looks like it could be sitting with the sphere sitting there. Maybe we just drop her right there, and then we fade our background. Let's get this down a little bit. Yeah, we can make this sit a little bit lower and stamp it. I am going to have to restamp the background. Back to that. Now I want this 100% in that. Okay. And we might leave it. Oh no, there. I like that with that little bit more color in there so you don't see through it as much. All right, Temple Garden. What is this line on the side? Almost Temple Garden. See this white right here? I missed the crop. I'm gonna grab right there. Kind of stop. It's not gonna let me until I zoom in here. Just a little bit. Come on, guy. Okay, that's better. All right, so Temple Garden. 2 down, 2 down. Save. Proxies. Temple Garden. I know you guys can't see this, but I am saving it. Well, here. Temple Garden. Save. Then you got to save the actual. And this is how you make it so you can share it. All right, so that is Temple Garden. Next is Overgrown Tomb. So I got to get rid of all these off of here. Otherwise, I'm going to too many tabs going. So it's going to be harder for me at the end to show all of them. All right, open. We need to grab the card. What did I say? Overgrown Tomb is next. Okay, and we need the actual Wombo one. Overgrown, overgrown. Only one here. Oh yeah, I liked how this one turned out. This one was like the first one I did. And it was one of the few that I was like, oh, I like that one right away. And I didn't want to change it after that. So I'm not even going to look for another one because I just liked how this feel was on this one. But I did say if there was only one art that I would do it. Oh, shift. God, I wish I wasn't doing that. Pain in the ass. All right, there. And because this is black, it's going to catch like that. So we're going to have to grab this to connect this to there. Good. Shrink this down a bit. Stop it. All right, there. Good, good. All right, that's done there. That's done there. And keep my finger on the shift. Yeah, the as I said earlier, the Wombo stuff, man, it's like perfect for land. If I hadn't already done like the duels, I'm almost done with the duels. I think I have 2 left. I would have probably potentially done the dual lands this way. And I was actually trying to think when I was going to get the shock lands because I've been working on duels and fetches. I've been jointly working on those for over a year or coming up on a year. See, there's that bump up there. Oops. I want to get rid of this, right? Okay, that's the line I want. All right, there. We got rid of that. We do have a little bump here. Do I care? Yes, because they're going to bring it over. Did that even do it? Come on. Okay, there's my line that matches. See how it's blinking? Move it 1 down. Come on. Okay, I think we're fine. Let's bring her over. All right, there we go with that. I think we'll shift her over just a little bit. Now we look pretty centered. Crop it up. And I think this is where I'd want it all positioned at this point. So like all this stuff here, we can kind of do a little see-through stuff. Let's see what we got. That's the other thing with this is I'm probably going to do a lot more see-through than I normally do. Like normally it's at 70. Some of these I'll probably just keep at that 50 mark. 30 minutes. I'm just trying to judge timing wise. I'm like, okay, 30 minutes in, 3 down. All right, we're going to just bring this guy to the foreground. Oh, I should get this first, actually. Boom there. Oh. There we go. Okay, now let's go to the background. Grab this over there. Stamp, stamp. Okay. There isn't going to be much more I do to this one, I don't think. Because I don't want to mess with any of this. Could do something with this guy. I don't know if I need to, though. That works. Yeah, it looks a little bit more like something's coming from above here, draping down. All right, so that is... Oh, that was quick. But we do need to grab the logo here. Figure out where that's going to go. I like when you get some little curves like this because they can kind of sneak them in there. I don't know if that's what I want to do with this one. Oh yeah, we can have that like hiding right there. Little bit of curve, sneak it right in there. You got me. You got me. I think I'll have it peeking out the hole. You can do it. That's what she said again if you want. I just can't position it right. There we go. Maybe up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so there. See through and stamp it. Oh, went a little further than I'd like there. The funny thing is, if anybody watches this from the beginning, you're going to hear repeats of music because my music that I have only goes for about 40 minutes. You're going to continuously hear the same songs. All right, so that is Overgrown Tomb. I think that turned out pretty good. Yeah, that one's one of my favorite ones of the arts here. All right, so we're going to save that. Overgrown Tomb. Save. Save as a JPEG there too. Save. Okay, so that is off my list. Now it's Sacred Foundry is my next on the list. Get rid of that. That. Oh, so I have 2 of them here. Sacred Foundry 2 or Sacred Foundry 1? Oh, you know what? I think I made another one. Oh, no, there it is. There's some that I deleted because then the second one was better. So yeah, these ones were pretty sweet. So that's that one. And that one. Which do I like better? I feel like I like this one better. It almost has, I don't know. I kind of like them both. Oh, that's why I saved them, obviously. But I feel like I can use this one to frame the card right, so this part's coming through. And then I might actually, if I want to mess with any of this other stuff, I feel like this is the part I want to bring through. Whereas this one, I don't know what I could mess with. I guess the top could be taking over, but I think this is the one I'm going to go with. So let's grab the card. You go with number 2. So you go with, let me look at that. Are you actually thinking that one? Let me see here. So we have like this one better. So this is number 2. This is number 1. Number 2. Number 1. But I did notice a lot is they kind of did these like almost like it gives that Chinese feel to it a little bit. The boxing like that with the art. A lot of those like that. What was it? Overgrown. No, Temple Garden did that. Steam Vents didn't do it very much. You're like, no, yeah, that's the one I like too. I think that's the one I'm going to go with, number 1. You were just going with the bit, saying, hey, number 2 is pretty much what you were doing there. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to go with too. I think there's more I can do with that one. All right, so back to shifting this. Ugh, it's annoying that I have to do that with this. Get that back. We're good there. Comes in there, comes in there. Okay, so I think that's good. Make sure my letters are all good. Framing. Interesting. We got the white box there, so we want to grab. I'm not going to get used to it, and I don't know why it's doing that. I never have to test Photoshop out to make sure it's working, but I guess that's now a thing I have to do. Okay, so we're going to bring that in by using this. Kind of matches that side. We're going to have to do some finagling there when we bring it over. Oh. Okay. Shift it. That went too low, so let's get rid of that. Alt it. Shift and alt. Shift and alt. Everything shift and alt. And back to this a little bit. Just want this corner to come in there. There we go. Okay. Let's bring it over. So this one. Yes. Yes. I'm going to go for, I think I can mess with this one a little bit more because, oh, maybe not. Position wise, unless I shrink it up a little bit. There we go. Let's do a little bit of see-through action here. So we bring this to the foreground, this little guy, and maybe fade these guys in on the sides. Just kind of frame it with this and this here. I think that's what I want to do there. All right, we'll keep it there. I like this one. We're going to crop it. Down to there, bring up to here. And bring her down. So we are losing some of that the Chinese feel that I was saying there. But we get a little bit here of that boxing stuff. Just like how all this turned out with the colors and everything. All right, so we got that. We're framed right. Both sides look pretty good. Let's get rid of this symbol quick. Oh, it was a little too close there. It's lower. Oh, getting a little too low. Let's stamp it up here. I think it went a little too low there. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Let's get the background. And back to this. Okay, what do we got coming through here? We got that. We got a little gap there, so I'm probably gonna leave that gap so you can see through. Like so. Yeah, you too, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Just know that you picked Sacred Foundry. That's your pick. All right, so we're gonna fix this one on the bottom. Just noticing that. We'll come back to the other. Okay. So there's a little bit, some little guys there I want to grab. We're gonna shrink it up quite a bit. Makes it a little bit more difficult because these aren't like consistent shapes, you know, it's just all over the place. So with the tracing, it's all over the place of what I want to bring to the foreground, what I want in the background. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Okay, so then the last thing I was talking about was fading that in. And we're going to bring that down to there. Let's bring it down quite a bit. So kind of just fade it in. Get rid of the edges on that. So it's more just gradually coming in. And we'll do the same to this side, going to probably right about there. So not as much on this side. Okay, I want to shrink it a little bit, get a little more detailed with this. So the cool thing, I guess, with the abstract is you're also being abstract with how you're tracing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just more so drawing a picture with it. Okay, so let's see how this looks. We're at 50%. You see, if I bring it up too much, then it looks weird. Like it's just like, okay, you just kind of threw that in there. But I think if we keep it down to that 50-some%, I think that'll work there. Okay, so now let's do the logo. And no idea where that's going to go, but it's going to go somewhere. Huh. Where to? There isn't like a natural curve or anything. So maybe just hiding it behind one of these like I've been doing. Basically, that's pretty much what I've been doing with all these is just hiding. So it just peeks out around the corner. I need to see through. And we want to bring this all the way up. The color of it kind of blends in a little bit. I'll probably keep that one lower with the color. Even more. Yep. All right. We're going to fix this. side, and then that should be it for this one. You can see what I mean by fixing, because some goofiness going on there. Oh, let's grab that, just that little bit there. There we go. Now we blended that in a little bit better, and let's move over to the other side. We got this little guy there. We missed that there. There's a little speck that I'm going to have to grab. Blend that in. Okay. I think that's blended. Blend in. Blend in. Stamp here. Now we do have, it's a little bit darker there. So actually what I'm going to do is, see how this kind of dips down there? I'm going to try to fix that by drawing like that. So now we just got to line it straight across. Good, good, good. Check our top, make sure that one's working right. Yeah, there's a little bit of fixing that needs to be done here. We have some red kind of poking out here. Maybe not. Maybe that's part of the image. Yeah, because it's not doing anything when I do that. It's not doing anything at all. What is going on? Oh, I know why. Because I was fixing the text box. It's like, what is going on? Why is that not working? Because I was fixing the text box below. There. Whoop. Grabbed a little bit more. Kind of wanted to get rid of this black anyways there, so that kind of works out. Went a little too far there. What are we at? We're at 47 minutes. That'll be 4 in. I predicted 2 hours. That's how long I thought 10 of these would take. Considering there isn't a lot of foreground stuff, there's more of just, it's more of what you created with the Wombo stuff. On this next one, we'll try to generate, or in the next single image that I have, we'll try to generate one just to kind of see what it comes up with. Okay, I think that's good. Boom. All right, Sacred Foundry. Save it. Move on. Save it. Move. Proxies. Nope, we don't want to get rid of that. Let's do that. And save it as a JPEG. Maximum depth. And delete. No. No. And what is next on my list? It is Watery Grave. This one was kind of fun. I'm trying to think of one that I only had one art for. Watery Grave, I think I'm going to like too much to mess with the other art stuff. Let's check and see what we got here. Temple Garden, we already did. Godless Shrine, I have 2. Let's do Blood Crypt, because then I can generate something there. Oh, but this one was sweet. This one was sweet. I don't know. The figures in this, like, we'll do it anyways. We'll try to generate one to see how that turns out. Let me grab the other card quick. It just sucks because I think Blood Crypt is probably my favorite in this one, which is normally my least favorite when it comes to the cards. I didn't see your comments, Gwen. I apologize. 4 in. Hopefully that's not the case. All right, so let's see here. We're going to go Blood Crypts. I was putting in like land, red, black. What did I do with Blood Crypt? I think I put in like death. And let's throw dark fantasy and see what we come up with here. That's a lot of red. Oh. Now we got to pull up mine that I already generated. That one's interesting. But I think I really like this one better. See, that's where you can really mess. Like, come back. Get back here. I'm back. Let's try to get these next side by side here. Yeah, the one that I already generated just seems so more crisp. So I think I'm going to stick with that. But that's, you can mess around for, so this one I think I did like 5 or 6 tries of different stuff and adding different things. And so I kind of did, I think I added in death or something like that to get these kind of generated in the picture. So the more you add in, more stuff they'll actually add to that picture too. So that's kind of the cool thing. It's a lot of fun. You can lose a lot of time just messing around with that. All right, let's get this over. This could be my favorite of the Wombos I generated. That's my new thing. I'm calling it the Wombos. I don't know if that's what other people are calling it, but that is what I am calling it. And if they aren't calling it, then I am claiming fame to that because Wombos. It just sounds sweet. We'll keep the text box where it's at. And grab this. Again, I don't want to mess with too much stuff because we're almost at the halfway point and almost at the hour mark. So there's that. Use this guy and connect the lines. The curves look good, so let's bring it over. Oops, paste it. I for sure want this thing to come through. Let's see, on placement, let's bring this down so I can see where I want it. If I could have this come through here, kind of, it's going to take up part of the image, but that's okay. And kind of, I might do that. This half is going to be bleeding across there. And then maybe this little temple part. Okay, that's what we're doing. You know, the other part that sucks about this is doing 10 of these when you're losing your voice. And the other part that sucks is tomorrow's a double cast. And I don't know, I'm going to do 10 of these, followed by, what in the hell? Followed by a double cast tomorrow. I just hope I have a voice tomorrow. That would just suck ass if I don't. All right. We don't have to worry about stamping this away because we're just going to take it away with that. So it's just boom. Oops, I didn't want to zoom in. I wanted this to get bigger. And I believe this is what I want to do is come down here, have it hit this. Really bring your attention to the image of whatever this thing is. Even though it is a land. Oh, I got to fade this in. That's going to be better than doing it solid there. Well, I'm just, this is my last one. I would do half tonight, but this is my last one for the year because we're going to be going out of town. And so I'm trying to get, that's why we're also double casting tomorrow. So, because I'm going to be gone and we just need to get everything done so I can get out of town and then holidays and all that fun stuff. So, you know, the nice thing about doing 10 is that I don't have to worry about doing the Shocklands and take a year to do it. So that's my big thing about it. I'm like, I'm fine getting this all done. So we're fading this in here. Oh, and we'll bring this completely to the foreground. Now, people know what the Shocklands do, so I'm not as concerned covering the text box in this. Okay, so we want this guy there. Okay. We're at 59. Okay, I think I'm good there. Do I want that guy? I think I do. so we'll bring this back up to 100. Yeah, just that little bit's going to help with that top part of the picture. I'm like squinting in when I could actually just do that. There. And get that. Oh, a little too much. Yeah, with these, I'm not as concerned with, because most people should know what the shock lands are. These are the only like times where I will go straight covering the text box. I know a lot of people actually have been doing the shock land. I think it's shock lands with the lands and just not even having a text box. They just, because it's the Wombo.Art, they're just having the top say, Blood Crypt, and then kind of have the outline color around it, and just completely textless is what I have been seeing people do. But I wanted to keep to my style of doing proxies, so I'm doing it this way. Okay, so I think we'll throw the logo there. It'd be kind of cool actually right in his face, but I don't want to take away from that. And I say his face, it's like just a, I don't even know what's going on there. It just resembles a bean. But I was thinking right in here, or I could even do like that. It almost gives it a face. And then what we'll do, let me do it. Let me do it. I want to shift. There we go. Let's skew it. There. Want that like that. There. Okay. So then it looks like actually part of the face. Oh, I like it. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's looking down. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I'm going to keep it with that color. I'm not going to mess with that one. Yeah, I do want text in there. Yeah, that's textless is cool and all that stuff, but that's just not the style that I've done this. I still want people to see what they are. Like what the card is, or at least what it does for the most part. And I was actually talking to Lowry today, and I think when we get closer to the Unfinity coming out, I like the way those shock lands look, and so I might do another batch of those as well along with these. So these will be the ones that I finally have, because I don't have any that I've ever made before. I've been just using others for my proxies. So there'll probably be more shocks coming in the future here. So all right, so let's get past Blood Crypt is done. So we are halfway. You know what I'm going to do on the halfway mark? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm losing my voice and everything. I'm drawing one person. That is the first stumper. I think I'm going to draw two, because I have gone. We're not doing one this week because we are have Dana on, but I will probably, or we're going to have one for next week, and then the following week, and then I should be back. So I'm going to do a total of two. I'll do one name now that's for 2 weeks from now, and then one name for just before New Year's. So the first one is going to be Ibukaki. Ibukaki is the first stumper. So Alex, that will be yours. Will be 2 weeks from now. So we'll do the other one at the end of this as well. What'd you say? Cryptic Command, Restless is horrible. What? Textless. Oh yeah. Yeah, textless. That's awful. All right, so next on the list, I had Watery Grave. So let's get there. I liked how I did Watery Grave. I have 2 of them though in this. There's 1 and there is 2. So with this one, what I did, actually the second one is when I did this. So I typed in Watery Grave, black, blue, land, and this is what it generated. One of the things. It kept generating similar things to this. And then I kind of added in like shipwreck. And then this is what I got. So I think I like this one a lot. Like it just seems more like a Watery Grave. So that's what I'm actually going to probably use. I like that one better, but I wanted to show the difference by just adding shipwreck in. You kind of got more detailed things that happen when you, the more words you add in there, the more they add those into the picture. And when I say they, it's AI, so it's not even a person. It's just what's generated. Okay, so let's grab that. We're going to get the actual card here. Grave. And still having to do the dumb shift, but try to grab as much as I can before I have to hit shift. And again, I apologize for my voice being pretty much gone. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Can't wait to talk for hours tomorrow. It's weird. I didn't think that it would get me doing this. The more I talk, the like just taking a breath in makes it tickle my throat. What are you doing? Stop it. Oh, it's because I'm holding shift and it's really moving quick. And then all of a sudden my nose is running. Like, what the heck is going on? I'm falling apart right before your eyes. You're going to be able to watch the beginning of this and go to the end, and I'm just going to be a puddle. Right down there. Yeah, it's probably going to be easier just to draw a box going here. There we go. My curves look good. Curves look good. All right, we're bringing it over to that guy. Let's get rid of the other one so I don't keep going to the wrong one. When you have the total parent jokes. All right, let's see here. I don't know that there's going to be a lot that I am going to bring to the foreground in this one. Because if we're there, you just don't want it to end in the middle of the picture. Could shift this up. Well, what is that doing down here? We could do... Oh, wait a sec. We could do like a little bit... Bring all this kind of taking over. I still want to see Island Swamp, so we're going to go kind of dip into here. This blue and this part here, and maybe have it come through. Oh, that's what we're going to do. All right, that's what we'll do. Yeah, my nose wasn't stuffy before this, and then all of a sudden, the last like 10 minutes, my nose is now getting stuffy. So you're seeing me have COVID right before your eyes. Just kidding. This is not COVID. It's just a like dry cold. Okay, so stamp this. We don't need to worry about this guy because I think we're going to lose it when we do what we're going to do here. We want that smaller, and we're going to bring this down to like 60. Let's zoom in. Stamp it already? I don't remember if I did, so I'll do it now. So what I want to do is kind of come in here with this, and then we're going to have this like outline come down here like that, and like so. I think that's how I want to do it. So we're just I'm holding it down, and then what we're going to do is going to blend the edges and make those disappear. Okay, so now we go and we'll get the edges gone up here. So now I'm letting go. This part I don't care that disappears. We're going to keep that there. I'm not going to go over that again. But we will blend this in. And down here. So make it not look like a text box anymore. And I want to see what it's going to look like with our higher. This one I might keep at 70. And this just kind of looks funky here, so we're going to kind of take that away. So that's going to be part of the whole thing that gets blended away. Water graves under the bathroom, you pay to life. If you don't, you can under the bathroom. Okay, we can see what's going on there. We can make some of this stuff disappear down here because it's all flavor text, so we don't really, well, we definitely don't need to have that unless you're trying to stump Lowry. All right, so this is one where we lost a lot of the text box, but it actually, I think it looks pretty good with how this one's turning out. We're getting more of an emphasis to what's going on with this. I don't think I want to mess with anything above. I'm just checking to make sure this isn't, this is water. It's not smoke or anything, so I don't want to mess with that. So we're going to go back to 70. Now, the interesting part is this is very different color scheme. So we don't want this to stick out quite so much. So we might shove it in up right up here. Throughout the that's what she said stuff. I'm going to run out of water before this is all said and done. But there really isn't a good place for it. So we might have to continue to do the hiding thing here. Let's drop her in right there. And what do we got for a stamp tool? It's on a fade still. There we go. Yep, it sucks. It's just, and with talking, it just my throat even more. And so it sucks really bad because there's a lot of talking that has to happen. Well, because I planned this out and then tomorrow's the double cast. So whatever, I've got to get it done so that I can go on vacation. All right, so that turned out pretty good. There we go. Larry just might have to do all the talking tomorrow is what's going to end up happening, which is awesome because we're talking to Dana tomorrow and it's going to be like, I can't talk. I'm sorry. Let's see. All right, so we got 6 done. We're 1 hour and 8 minutes. Dig it. Lots and lots. I don't even have tea. I'm going to have to look into that. I think, doesn't honey help with that too? All right, so let me check Watery Grave off the list. We have 4 left. I have Godless Shrine in the next one to go to. I think honey was a thing that helps. I know that's what we had to give the boys when they were really young and little was sick, like as one of the remedies for a cold. All right, so I said Godless Shrine. Yes, okay. How many arts? I have 2 there too. Tea and honey usually go to. Yeah, okay. I'll have to get something there tomorrow. Oh yeah, Godless Shrine. I forgot these were pretty sweet. This is the one I was going with. Look at the detail on that. Look at that detail. I mean, this one's cool and all. This was the first one, and then I got this. And I think what I did was I got the shrine, and then I put temple as an added thing, and then I got this, and that just looks fantastic. So obviously, that's the one I'm going with. The detail is just stunning on that, and it's abstract, so but it just looks so crisp. And my opinion looks better than any other shrine that we have. Like all this art, all the Wombo art is pretty damn sweet. Now you can mess around with this for hours and come up with some really cool stuff, but I was just trying to get these, and I might go down the road do something like that, maybe with different land, try to find some cool stuff there. But I wanted shift. It's annoying that it's doing that. But I might hit that up later or mess with some stuff. But all of this, like finding the art or generating the art, took me an hour or two just to do all that, just the 10 of them. Let's get this. That's good. Got the top. Got this little bump there. I don't think I like that stick. So let's get it before I bring it over. Oh, that's what there it is. Okay, so I'm pressing shift and it's doing that. So I just need to be on that. Hey, figured it out, guys. Figured it out. Now it's going to work. Yeah, okay. I should just look at what I'm doing. Oh. I just got a beep in my ear. That scared the crap out of me. I was hitting it too much, and it just told me don't do that anymore. No, I was actually trying to set up hotkeys. Once I kept hitting it, it was like, do you want to set this up as a hotkey? Okay, I think we're good for the box. Oh, but we brought white down to here. So we're going to do the same to the other side. Now I don't have to hit shift anymore. See? And up here? No. See? Look at that. Look at that. Fixed it. Live. But we want to make this a line here. So I'm going to have to use the shift there to get that. Get a solid line. And you know what, though? I'm backing this up. Most of them I didn't do this. So what we're going to do is, see, this looks better coming down and going straight down there. So we're going to alt this and get rid of that. And get that. Okay, that looks better going down to there. We do need to get the bottom right. Let's match the other side. Okay, right there. Good. The only other thing is this curve looks a little funky, so let's see if I can get it to curve right. Okay, that worked. Right? Zoom out. Yes. Yep. Bring it over to the godless shrine. So a lot of these, really, I forgot how some of these turned out pretty nice. This one might be my favorite. I think I've said that for like 3 of them already. All right, let's see here. So let's start looking at what's going to be coming through. So it'd be sweet to have these trees kind of come through. If I do that, this temple part would be really nice to come through. I could just shift this up a bit. Because again, I'd like this half to almost come to the foreground. If I shrink it up a little bit. Because we could do, this guy comes here, goes like that. We frame it so that how do I want that to come down? Do I want it to go all the way to here and get these guys there? I think I want these to stay back. So I almost want this to end right about there. So it'll come down and end right here, and we'll keep this. It'll give this feel of this is in front of this. When in actuality, it kind of looks like this side is in front and the foreground. But when we do this, it'll switch it. So you'll see it's pretty cool how that works. All right. So I apologize anytime I cough. I should be muting my mic when I do that. I apologize. And there. The weird thing is I didn't get it from my boys. Normally that's where you get it right now, is they've been giving thicknesses left and right. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. So we'll bring this to the foreground, this whole thing. We'll start it here. Yeah, we'll start with that little guy there. So I don't think we need to worry about the symbol there because we're going to kind of erase that. Let's go with this. So we know this is coming to the foreground. And I want that like that. So it's really ending right there. And then we're kind of going like this. Down like so. This one, we're for sure losing all that stuff in there. But again, I'm a little more lenient on stuff that is known. Yeah, we'll want that to be there. So I'll have that little bump there. And we're going to kind of blend it here. Oops, too far. And that little too far. Right there. Now see what we did there? Now this feels like this is way in front of the other stuff. And actually, this too, I think. Let's just look at it. What looks better, that or this? I might keep it like that. I think I like it. Not as much coming through there. Do I? That's the hard part with the abstract stuff. All right, back it up a little bit. Want that there. And we want this there. I kind of want to end it right there. And we want that right there. Okay. That. Perfect. 50%, what do we got? We got to go up to... Yeah, I think that's what we do there. And then we're going to bring this guy. This guy to the foreground, and we're going to clean up this bottom part there. Okay, I think that's good there. Let's check it out. Yes. Get excited. All right, let's bring that to there. And we want to fix the other side as well. Really cool, though, that you can use any of this art. Like, they don't make it difficult for you to save it. They want you to save it. They want you to pimp their stuff. I'm not keeping it in the card, but I am pimping it out by, you know, tagging it on this and showing off that. But you can definitely just do this yourself on any of the proxy generating sites where you could just use this as your art. Generate something. You can mess around with it on your phone. The coolest thing about it is that no one has this art. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to bring this to the foreground. We're going to give a cave feel to it. No one has the same exact art. Like, this is different than anything that's out there. So whatever you make, you're not going to find somebody that's like the exact same card as that. You know, same art. It's completely different. So it's really the cool thing about this. All right. I think that's where I want it. We're getting it up to 70. So I'm just trying to decide if I want that. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I don't know if I want... I think I just want to keep it this way. I don't want that corner being taken. Yeah, because it's not necessarily a cave. I mean, it has that feel a little bit, but I think this is how I want to keep it that way. Okay, so we got Godless Shrine done. Now we have 3 left. We're getting there. What are we? Hour 20. I've heard this song twice now. Repeating through my playlist. All right, good. Saved. And now let's exit out. Exit out. And next is Hallowed Fountain. What do we got for that? Oh, let's generate one. We only have 1 here. Oh, that's because this one's sexy as hell. This one's fucking sweet. Sorry for the swear. Not on the podcast. I can't swear. No, I can swear. It's just, yeah. I love how this one is. This one's my favorite. Everyone's my favorite. It's so much better than, well, I do like Hallowed Fountain's art in some of these. But yeah, look at that compared to that. Let's pull up one really quick though. Wombo.Art. Let's go back. Oops. Start creating. Let's do Hallowed Fountain, white, blue, land. What else do we have in there? I think I threw in Temple in this one as well. And Dark Fantasy. Let's see what it creates for us here. Oh, this one looks kind of cool. The reason why I put in land is I did want to get like a landscape feel. This one's even more abstracty than I have here. I like it, but I definitely like this one better. So I think we're going to stick with this. We have those tree feels right here. I like that too. So this almost looks like a cave, a temple in a cave. And to get that fountain feel here with that. So I think we'll stick with this one. Good try. Now I got this fixed, so now I can just, very nice. So I learned something that if I have trouble with what's going on with my copy tool, it's this guy right here messing with this. Because having to press shift the whole time is a pain in the ass, and I did not want to deal with that. All right, so we're going to be going up to about here. So again, we got to do the similar thing we did before because it's white. And it's doing that funky thing where it can't see the white border line there. There's good. Oops. Oh, hang on a sec. Back up. Just want this little nubbin out of there. Okay. Then we want to match our other side. And then we got to fix that curve. There, I think that did it there. Good, good, good. We're good there. We're good there. Yeah. That's going quite a bit lower than I like, so we'll fix that. The curves are good, so let's fix the curve now. A straight line. Alt it. Oh, it didn't go all the way across. Let's match our line. Did not match. Until the lines start moving together. Okay, I think I'm good there. Right? Right. Maybe a little bit of tweaking right there. Smaller. I don't need to be so perfectionist right here because we have still there's 3 more, including this one here. All right, so let's start to see through this so we can figure out where we want this position. For sure want this coming through. I really like how this all looks here. So if I can get this coming through there and there, we get the trees there. So if this comes through there, we're going to lose that. We're going to lose that. And then you just have this all blend through. Or you shift all the way down, and all we do is have this come through and maybe this. So we could have it come up to here and have the top come through. And then you do nothing with this. I mean, this way makes it so you're not messing with your text box. I'm a little inclined to do it the other way. But I'd want to keep in as much as I could there, so I'd probably stop right about there. I think I like it like that. All right, I think that's where I'm going with it. I think I'll cover the yard again. I think I can do it in both. I think what I'll do is have this little guy coming through up there. All right, so we have gaps there. Everything's even there. So I'm going to have that come through there. Yeah, I want to draw attention to this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I think we do want to take that away. Let's just get rid of it now because it's easy. There we go. That's easy. Let's do what we know we're going to take out. So let's get our tower out of there. Oops, I moved that a little bit when I did that. All right, now abstract painting. I have to say this is probably one of the more difficult things to do for proxies. Is the lines aren't isn't following a consistent pattern. It's just abstract, so it's all over the place. So trying to figure out where certain objects end and where they begin is kind of the more difficult thing with this. That little nub in there. And we want this guy poking here. And I think I need there. Yep. Highlight it a little bit. Get a little bit outside the line so you really see the edge of that. I think we have some right there. Okay, let's zoom out. See what it's going to look like. Okay, perfect. Bringing attention to that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, the other part I was thinking was... we need to come down here a little bit. This is what I'm talking about. I can't tell where that... I'm almost drawing the picture... Let's see how that looks. So, yeah, I think I have to draw that line there like that. Because it kind of looks a little funky. There's a piece coming here, so we need to blend it in a little bit. Like that. Okay. Now my other thought was to... let's just see how it looks really quick. Do that. And that's it. It just blends into the edge of the tower. Let's see how it looks with it there. On. And I think that's the route I want to go. Because then this feels like it goes behind everything that's happening behind that building. And the trees are really in the foreground with this. I don't think I have to mess with the water so much. Oh, shoot. See what I miss? Look back. That's why you look carefully. BA. Two options here. One, go with the plan originally and have all this come in like this. But I don't think I want to do that. So it would be that, this, and we're just quick painting to see how this is going to look. Yeah, I do too. I think it takes away too much, especially with the top. So, that sucks. Not too bad though. Hang on, I got an idea. We're fine. This is how you get around this. All right, so we're getting that there. All right. We're going to go back up to this top. We're going to get rid of this. Stop beeping at me. Getting rid of this. Okay. Now we go back down. Copy it. We're going to paste it over. So we're going to line it back up with what we have already. And then we're going to eliminate the one that's underneath. So let's match what we got. We do need to see through a bit. Okay, once you can tell that there isn't like you need glasses on, means we're good. All right, so now we're back on this layer. And I believe we still have our stamp set to this background. Just in case, we'll do it now. We'll jump back on this layer. We'll bring this all the way down so you can kind of see what's happening. And we jump onto this layer and erase. Get rid of it. Technically, what I would like to do... whatever. I'll just do that. Just show you how we did that. Okay, so now we bring back this layer. And that's in. But we have to get rid of that symbol again. So we do need to do the stamp for that. But now we just got rid of that issue that we ran into, and then we can kind of keep things where we were. Because I think the top is all we really need in this picture to come to the foreground. Yeah, because having this whole side come through looks pretty sweet. All right, so let's bring that. And so that's the way to get around it. If you mess up on something, I'm going to fix this curve here when I get done with this symbol. We got some oranges with the trees up here. Kind of just have it sit in the temple there. Where in the temple, though? Okay. I think we're going to do another little peekaboo. Have it kind of sitting off to the corner. I don't want the full attention on it. Yeah, Chris, I am self-taught with the Photoshop stuff. It's kind of goes back to photography is what I used to do, just for fun. You know, like I love doing like photography stuff, and I had to learn how to do it's called color popping, where you take a black and white picture, and then you bring. Or you take a color picture, you turn it black and white, and then you bring certain things to the foreground. So in order to learn that, how to do that, because I did that in high school Photoshop, color popping with pictures, but you do it manually. We're not stamping. Yeah, we are stamping. Make sure I got the right stuff going here. So anyways, I loved that part of photography in high school. And so I wanted to do it with digital stuff. And so I found a YouTube video way back in the day of how to do it. And basically that's what gave me the tools to start. When we decided to start making proxies, that's what allowed me to make proxies, and kind of has helped with the making our thumbnails and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been kind of nice. But yeah, I do real estate as that's almost even a side thing too. It's not side, it's just I'm not one of those agents that go out and do cold calls and all that. I basically sell to family and friends. So that's pretty much my business for that. And then I do a lot of vacation stuff. Is what my other job is. So, and that's, I built that company. Oh wait, did we change the top? Why is it not giving me, what is it doing here? It should be giving me this. All right, what's going on? Because I didn't take away that. Let's try this again. I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of weird. Should be allowing me to grab and okay, there we go. I just had to redo it. I think I might have clicked on an area that was already part of this background, so I grabbed the wrong stuff. But yeah, anyways, I do vacation stuff in Florida where we bought a couple places down there we sold our rental properties up here in Minnesota, and I got basically figured out a way to make that profitable. And then we've since then exploded to having a bunch of owners on board that we manage their properties for. Okay, so that's Howled Fountain. It turned out really good. Really good. But yeah, so back to your question with the self-taught. So it's just, if there's anything I had questions on, you just YouTube. There's a lot of YouTube stuff. There's certain things you'll run into roadblocks where they don't have a right answer on there. And then you just kind of messing around with stuff at that point. Yeah, Wombo.Art, it's pretty sweet. I like this a lot. Like I said earlier, if you were watching earlier or just now, whatever, tuning in, I typically will use this probably for land. We'll see if other proxies come in if I can't find. That's the thing I'm excited about is like with new stuff. And I can't find the right art, like a high enough quality. I'll probably just hop over to Wombo. Like last week when I did Saw in Half, I maybe could have generated something with that. So Stomping Ground is my next one. But yeah, that one looks pretty sweet. But since I only have one, let's try to generate something here. Actually, I'm very curious to see what would happen with what would happen with dark fantasy. Really what the key thing is to do here is putting in the keywords. So you want to build your picture by just using a bunch of words. So I think with so that wouldn't work very well. But if I added different details to it, we could make this work a little bit better. Saw in Half. What if we put like body? I don't want to mess with this too much, but let's see what it does. Again, it's going to be abstract, so you're really not going to get like a person. It'll be a figure. Yeah, that didn't really do much. But again, what I was saying though is now when I run into cards that don't have anything, I could probably mess around with it. Oh, I got Stomping right. Stomping Ground. Let's do red, green, land. I don't know. Should I do temple again? Let's see what the hell happens with that. Very red to start out. The cool thing is when you do it on your phone, your hand it shakes as it's making the picture. At least my phone does. A little too much red. I think this is a better depiction of that, but still cool. Like I said, you mess around with this a little bit more. Too much red in the picture that for Stomping Ground that I would like. So we're going to use this guy. All right, let's get this going. 2 left, and we are at 1:40. We're getting there, getting there. When we start getting close to 2 hours, I'm either going to speed up or slow down so that it's perfectly at 2 hours so that I was right. All right, so that's good. That was an easy one there. No words are messed up. We don't have to redo the bottom. And we'll shrink it a little bit. We're kind of getting out of the lines there. Yeah, and the other thing that you're asking about, like taking a class, I'd love to do that. Like, you know, that'd be sweet, but I just time with kids and everything and all that's going on with podcast stuff and all that stuff. Just don't have time to go do a class. It's just, and that's just how we learn these days, is YouTube is our teacher pretty much. And that's how we've done this whole cast, is just by watching YouTube on how to do certain things that we don't know how to do. All right, so 40%. What are we bringing to the foreground? All this stuff? Maybe wrap around like this? Keep the top by itself? I think that's how I want to do it. Let's try to not take away too much from this. So we'll do it so that it's going to come through like this. Wrap around. And this part will come through. And I don't know if I'll mess with that tower. I may wrap around that tower. It may stop right there. Because otherwise I have this tower. It may shoot through here, but otherwise you have this tower ending in the middle of the card. And that just doesn't make any sense. So let's keep it there. I don't like where we have it positioned. It actually needs to move over. Okay. I think that's where I want it. Yep. Okay. And then this will wrap there. This will go there. We're good. So let's get our crop going. There. There. And there. All right, you have a good one, Chris. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. All right, stamp. We don't have to worry about this because that's going to disappear once we do all this fun stuff here. And I think it can be pretty crisp with this one. Yeah, well, this part's going to be a little bit more difficult to figure out where my end and beginning is, but we're going to come straight across here. It's going to wrap into there. So kind of just get close to the edge there and just see how this will all look. And I was thinking it would just stop right where this tower is. That's what my thought would be. Does that look weird? Kind of does. Not gonna lie. Looks very weird. That isn't what I want to do now. It's like just an erect penis right there. I don't know if I want that there either. I don't think I like this. Yeah, I don't think I like how that part looks, but I could stick with all this lower stuff taking over. But then we're not really doing much with it. But there really isn't much going on with this picture if I do that. And if I'm going to do it that way, we're going to fade it in. Because it's kind of going with the abstract feel of everything here. So we'll kind of paint a picture. That guy there. What is that down there? I missed all that. Oh, it's because I was outlining. That's why I missed all that. Okay. Now, Let's see what it looks like when we bring it up. That's better. That just looked funky to have this weird. It didn't make sense to have that come to the foreground at all. So there isn't much that we're going to do more to this than really add the logo. I'm just kind of touching up a little bit here. I think that's all I'm going to do with that one. All right, let's grab it. This one, we'll throw it right on, right in there. Yeah, almost looks like a clamshell right here. I wonder. Scale it. I forgot that I really zoomed in here. I guarantee you're not going to be able to see this at all. Yeah. Let's see how this is going to look. Forgot that I am very zoomed in at the moment. That is the most Where's Waldo CommanderSmith symbol that I've ever done. No one's going to know that that's there. Like, I don't even think the printer will pick that up. Now that I've shrunk it and got it, it's still a little fuzzy, but I don't know if I like that. It kind of fits, I guess, a little bit. Maybe I might shift it around. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. You know what I might have to do is redo. Control Z, 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 Z. Whoa! Yikes! Way too big. Never said that. Oh, we're going to have to get rid of this symbol because now I didn't get rid of that. May just keep it right on top of there. May have it. It's not really like sitting on anything. I'm doing with this guy. Because then I could bring this to the foreground? Or just have it sit on there like it's kind of like the eye in Lord of the Rings. Sauron. Could do that. Just kind of weird. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. This is probably my least favorite one to put the symbol somewhere. Just feels like I'm... All right, we'll get it like that height. Drop it a little bit. Sit in there. And then we can maybe frame it with the sides here so it fits better. I already... So really, we can just go back to this. Stamp. Got to get rid of that. Go to this. Oh, too far. Oh, too far. Very distinct where the light area. See, you can see right there. Right there. If I lean, I can make it happen. There we go. There we go. All right, so it's fitting in there a little bit better. Do we have a little guy there, though? What's going on right here? There is a little piece there. Okay, I think we're good there. All right, so it's nestled in there nice. Now let's get rid of this, and then we are on to our last one. 10 minutes left. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't remember what the last one's like. I don't know if I'm going to do it. But it's going to be damn close. All right. Proxies right there. Stomping Grounds. That's why I couldn't find it originally. It's Stomping Ground, just without the S. You guys don't know that I couldn't find it earlier, but I couldn't. I was like, what am I spelling wrong with Stomping Ground? That is not a hard one to spell. I need a life button of kid can't even read. It can't even spell. All right, so our last one, we are on Breeding Pool. I don't remember what this one was like. Let's see. Breeding Pool. Oh, we only have one. Oh, this one was kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's why I kept it. Breeding Pool. Let's try to generate one thing with it. So that's what we're working with. Pretty cool. Looks like we got some like animals or something here. I don't know what's happening up here, but this looks like water. Like you're sunken in a hole in the ocean with water all around you. Let's pull the Wombo up. So let's try. So we are Breeding Pool. Blue and green. Water? Maybe we'll just try land. Let's just keep it this way. See what it comes up with. Very green to start off. It's very green. All right, so what do we feel is better? I feel like the other one represents Breeding Pool a little bit better. So each time I've done this so far, and again, I did a lot of arts or tests to get where I got the ones that I picked. So just doing a random generation, you're probably not going to find it off the first one. But after you do it a couple times, you kind of find one that you like. So not surprised that we didn't use one of the arts that are generated, because like I said, there wasn't one that I only did once and got the perfect art. There's always little tweaks that I had to do, or just do it multiple times, or even different styles. There was the different styles. I kept picking the dark one. What was that? It was I always liked using the dark fantasy, but like I said before, I used mystical fantasy art. I think that's about it that I used for cards that I got ones that I actually liked. So, but just mess around, just type in different words, things that you want to be happening with this. Okay, so this one we have, there's no way I'm getting this done in 7 minutes. We have this little guy that did that, so now we got to get rid of that. Alt it. Oh, I went a little further in than I wanted. And we want to get rid of that, so let's alt this. Good. Bottom is good. Words are good. Moving to the top. Now, if I get over 2 hours, I blame that I had my tools all messed up. Dang it. Oops. Damn it. Had the wrong one. Had the perfect line. There we go. All right. Bring her over. I think this was just trying to do some breeding stuff. I think that's what all these animals are, maybe? Breeding? Something? I don't know. But this part up here is pretty cool. So I want to somehow keep that in there. I don't know what is going on here. So what are we messing with here? What is coming to the foreground? What is going to the background? It might just be this. We may give a little bit of a curve appeal that you feel like you're looking up, and this is a wall of water. And I don't think I'm going to mess with anything else down here. I think that's what I want to do. All right, that's what we're doing. We need crop. I thought my music was starting over for a third time. It's getting close to that. Getting close. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do with this one. So we're going to need to mess with this first. Got rid of it. All right, now background. And all it is this. Oops, went a little too far there. I'm going to do one side first because sometimes we can get a nice little foreground action feel to it if we just do one side and not the other. So we're going to kind of look at it and see which one looks better if we do both sides. Okay, let's see. That almost looks like there's a wave coming in. So now if we do both sides quickly. It almost might be better to just have one side. But now I'm thinking it might be better to have the other side. It flipped. Because then we see what the name of the card is a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is the route I want to go. Don't really know what's going on in this picture, though. I'm sure it's more I could bring to the foreground with this one. But there really isn't much more I can do. I don't know what this... What do we got going on here? No, that's just stuff. Could almost do something with this. But I think that's all I'd want to do. I don't like how choppy that looks up there, though. These bumps here. I don't like how that... Oh, it's because the sky's right there. Okay. Or I'm calling it the sky, but I don't know if it's... Where's our lines here? So I went a little bit beyond what I want to do. So I'm going to back it up a little bit. Multiple backups on this. Try to get as close to that as possible. There we go. And I may get rid of that line on the bottom. So let's get rid of that really quick. And do this. Kind of fix this side. Nope, that's good. All right, let's check it out. All right. I think we're going to keep it like that. And then the last thing we got to do, what are we at? Oh, I'm a minute away. There's no way I'm finishing this in a minute. Bring it in. The only thing I'm thinking is these little ball thingies that are coming out of here. Can I fit any of those in there? That it's big enough that you can actually see that. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's actually highlighted. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Let's see. Let's get that. We're going to bring it down. Oh, I think that works. And I think we are done. 10 seconds to spare. All right, that should do it there. Let's get this saved, and we're going to do our last drawing. Made it to the end, all 10 of them. I could pull those all up, too, really quick here. Not open. We want to save. All right. We want to do it in the JPEG so that we can see how all of these turn out. Let me minimize this. Oh, you guys can't see what I just clicked on, so I'll bring it over. Proxies are here. Let's grab this and just start looking at how this turned out here. So there's Blood Crypt there. Breeding Pool turned out nice. Godless Shrine. Oh, man. Oh, I got to fix this. That's going to be post-production stuff. Got to fix this little... Don't like that. That's just something that caught my eye now looking at it. How the fountain turned out really nice. Overgrown Tomb. Might do a little bit of post-production fixing of this black line down here, potentially. Everything else looks really good. Sacred Foundry. Good, good, good. Man, feels so long ago since I did Steam Vents, but that was the very first one. Stomping Grounds turned out nice. Temple Garden, faded that in. Watery Grave, and that's it. There we go. We got all 10 of them, guys. Awesome. All right, so let me get this back up here. We're good there. Got to do the last drawing for the second stump, which will be in a couple weeks. And then that should do it, guys. Gang. Guys and gals. Yeah, that turned out, everything turned out nice here. All right, here we go. Next stumper is Nick Bundy. All right, so we got Nick. Well, we got first Ibukaki, Hockey, Alex, and Nick Bundy as the stumpers for the next couple weeks. Not this week, the following week we'll have it because we have a special guest tomorrow, which comes out on Wednesday. Well, that should do it. If you stuck around for a long time, thanks, Prism, for being around for a while. Thanks, everybody that stopped by. It was a 2-hour adventure. Won't do that very often, but on the special stuff, that's crazy. I almost got a headache from looking at this for so long. But that should do it for this week. I will see you guys after the new year. So I'm off for a couple weeks. But I will catch you guys after the new year. You guys have a good holiday season, and I'll see you later. I'll see you guys. Bye. Suck up.